Yes, everybody, hello, welcome along to Football Talk. This is your Watchalong station. We have got Newcastle versus Liverpool tonight. I'm Adam. Welcome along. Get your comments in the live comment section, everybody. Predictions, what you think is going to happen. Added little spice to this one tonight, isn't it? Just with the situation going on behind the scenes. Alexander Isak, is he going to Liverpool or not? After today is done, are we going to get that other bid? It's a little bit awkward. And Isak probably sat at home watching this game, biting his nails a little bit as to what might be happening. Which of these two sides is he going to be at going into the season once Monday comes on that deadline day? Shots, slam shots. Where is Isak going to be? All of them questions coming your way. Everything that is involved with that saga, obviously adding to the pressure onto the likes of the managers. I mean, not so much Arne Slot, but Eddie Howe, I would say, is definitely feeling it a little bit right now. Eddie Howe obviously needs results. He needs players. The last team that he would want to be coming up against tonight is definitely Liverpool. But you've got him. Unfortunately for Eddie, it is going to be a tough old slog tonight for him. And I just think that we're in a position here with Liverpool and Newcastle, both clubs in the Champions League, both clubs expecting on their side of things to be in the Champions League again. One of the biggest games of the season already here, second week around, and luckily for us we get to sit back and watch it and enjoy it. I'm expecting the quality of football to be a lot better than what we watched yesterday between Fulham and Manchester United. Some absolute quality on show here tonight. Don't forget, if you was watching FUTV earlier on, we seen that little bit of news come out from Ben Jacobs. I will be keeping an eye on the transfer situation and everything going on through the night actually. And keep you fully updated, because I think something is going to drop tonight. There's going to be some significant news. And earlier on, Ben Jacobs did drop the news that there is a big update coming from Saudi at 8 o'clock tonight. Bang on kickoff time for our watch-along game here between Newcastle and Liverpool. So, if that is going to be the case, then obviously we will be covering it here live. We'll get through it. We'll do some extra content on FUTV after the watch-along if there is anything significant going on. But yeah, interesting. Who will it be? Is there any team out there that we know about? I asked this question before. That we know about that actually could be right now looking at potentially buying a Premier League player? Like any links to Saudi or anything like that? Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Andre Onana from Manchester United. Is there anyone at Liverpool that could be heading out that they're looking to sell? I think they've done all of their business with Saudi. Newcastle, can't see that happening. Manchester City, Edison, I don't know. Everything's open, and there could be any updates. Could be Donnarumma, for God's sake, and nothing to do with the Premier League. But look, we'll keep our eye on it, and we'll just make sure that everything is covered and everyone is fully up to date as always. But the teams for this game tonight. Anyway, everybody, I'm sure you've seen them already, but if you haven't, let's go through the home team first of all. Newcastle line up with Nick Pope in goal, Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn, and Tino Livramento on the back four. Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali and Joe Linton is the middle three. As always, solid midfield. Anthony Elanga, Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes as the front three, as it was against Aston Villa on the opening Saturday of the weekend. Firing blanks, not hitting the targets, issues quite clear up front for Newcastle United. All of the pace, all of the strength, all of the energy that a team is going to need in the Premier League. And Eddie Howe has got this team drilled, as we know, but they're missing that striker. One thing that Liverpool are not missing is firepower. 4 goals in their opening game against Bournemouth. First game of the season. Firing right off the mark was Hugo Ekitike. He starts again up front tonight. But from the back, they start off with Alisson in goal. Konate and Virgil van Dijk as the central partnership again in the middle. Konate shocking in that first game against Bournemouth. Is that an avenue that Newcastle will try to go down? The pace of Barnes, Gordon and Anthony Elanga against an aging Van Dijk and an out-of-form Konate. Interesting one here in the selection in place of Frimpong, who's injured, is Curtis Jones now in. Central midfielder. Again, when you're looking at Jones up against Elanga tonight, that could be one to watch and interesting. So, Jones, Konate, Van Dijk and Kirkes across the back for Liverpool. Gravenberch comes in with Szoboszlai in the holding midfield role. 2 players in front of that back 4. The front line is Gakpo on the left, Wirtz in at the number 10 behind the striker, Mo Salah on the left. That striker that Wirtz is supporting is, of course, Hugo Ekitike playing the lone role up front in the number 9 position. Plenty of strength on the bench for Liverpool with Joe Gomez, Endo, Bradley, Chiesa, Leone, the new centre-back from Parma who has just signed, Harvey Elliott, Mamaraj Davila is the reserve goalkeeper. Andy Robinson and I think it's Ngoma. I think that's how you say it anyway. I think he's a young academy player for them. On the bench for Newcastle, Lewis Hall, Sten Botman, Malik Fai. I think you say Fai. Or Fway, I think it is. Some of these names are really confusing these days, but that's the player that they just signed as well this transfer window. So that is a new player for them. Jacob Murphy, also a new signing. Joe Willock, Aaron Ramsdale, Jacob Ramsey, and Lewis Miley. So plenty of depth on the Newcastle bench, just no strikers. And again, you look at it, and there is openings all over the place. Liverpool will feel confident, full of goals. Obviously, starting off the season with 4 in the first game. Always do well at St James's Park. It's always a good game and very competitive anyway. I think Newcastle will feel confident. I think they'll feel quite bullish and upbeat about their chances. I think scoring goals is probably going to be the only issue here for Newcastle. Scoring goals against an out of sorts Liverpool defence might give them a chance. It could give them a chance. We will see. But at the end of the day here, what we're looking at is that Newcastle are at home, the atmosphere, everything going on behind the scenes. I think it's going to carry them a long, long way in this game. And it is going to be a tough old slog throughout the night for Liverpool. They're going to give them hell. And I think this has got the makings of being an absolute barnstorming game tonight. So, those are your teams. Obviously, get your comments in. We'll get into the comment section now, actually, and see how you're all feeling. Just running through everything on my side here. Just checking. We've got everything covered. There's no other news. It's obviously, like I said, it is going to be one of them. This evening. There's going to be plenty of news coming in and out throughout every single day and night of this week as the transfer window comes to a close. Love the shirt, Adam. Yeah, retro AC Milan tonight. Thought I'd just rock out something a little bit different, seeing as though we was on Football Talks. Of course, as well, the watch-alongs, as always, are sponsored by Match Bingo. So please do get scanning that QR code on your screen there and get your match cards for tonight's game, please, everybody. Plenty going on, including the usual buy 4 cards and get a 5th free. If you download the app now by using that QR code or clicking on the link, which I will drop into the live chat in just a moment's time, then you will be boosted by just depositing £5 by Match Bingo as a new customer. Alongside that, in the promo code section, if you hit FUTV, all capitals, then you will be boosted by 200% tonight for this game. Get involved, everybody. You are missing out. Have a load of fun with us as we play along with Match Bingo and see if you can grab anything up to 200 quid on this game tonight. For a simple £2 card. That's all it costs to get a card here on Match Bingo. You are missing out. Get involved, everybody. Alanga, another young player that started doing well for us, so we sold him for pennies. That's Creators United there, talking about United selling him for peanuts. We did just get that little bit of a sell-on, though, didn't we? Which was all right. Leo is in the chat as well. He says, I'm actually thinking about Mainu and Bruno issue as we have too many 10s. If we got 100 million for Bruno, 70 million for Mainu, we could rebuild the whole midfield. Yes, we could. We could, couldn't we? Anyway, result tonight, everybody. That is the poll that's running right now. Get involved in that, please, everyone. Result for Newcastle. Win, lose, draw. A lot of people... Well, actually, quite a few people early doors in that one saying that this is a Liverpool win tonight, with Newcastle picking up the defeat. I think they do need to I think they definitely need to get wins on the board soon. Like, you can always say this with the season starting, can't you? Yes, you're only 2 games in, but you're only 2 games in. You're only 3 games in, and it starts to spread. You're only 4. You might have come close, and there's encouragement with the performance, but you're still not won a bleeding game, and the pressure starts to mount. Other teams do well, like a Spurs starting to move away. Everything always builds and mounts up and puts pressure on the manager. That, I think, is going to happen. And I think it's going to start happening with Newcastle as well. So, yeah, this is going to be really, really interesting to see how Eddie Howe handles this pressure now going into this this next group of games. Because, like I said, tough start, really. Villa away and then Liverpool at home. Not ideal for Eddie Howe, particularly with the problems he's got with no Isak and no other striker coming in at the moment. They are interested in Nicholas Jackson, but again, if you would have been watching the news earlier on, when we covered it on FUTV, in fact, because we're looking at Chelsea moving players on to actually then go out and buy Garnacho, at the moment it looks like Bayern Munich are close to agreeing a deal with Newcastle. According to Christian Folk, Florian Wirtz is playing tonight. Don't get them mixed up. Christian Folk's actually saying that the deal is very, very close. In fact, for a loan for Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea to Bayern Munich. Is that another target gone for Newcastle? That could be the case. That's going to be an interesting one to watch, everybody, as well. Right, let's get all of our information up on screen right now. I'm going to get that link across. Wanted to make sure it is the Football Talks link and not the actual FUTV link. Sorry, I'm just going to bring this up for everyone now. I'm not sure if it is the same, so I'm just going to put the definite one into the live chat right now. You'll see that. I'll pin it up there anyway. So get involved, get in to Match Bingo. Download the app if you haven't already. If you have, get your cards. Get your cards now. Interesting updates. Hugo Ekitike's name was booed by the home fans as it was read out in the stadium announcers. Booed for going to Liverpool over Newcastle. Some fans, honestly. Like, it's... I don't think it was that bad a deal. Like, you weren't that far down. Don't get me wrong. This is nowhere near the same sort of scale. Can you imagine if Alexander Isak walked out onto a pitch in this game, in this type of game, with what's going on with him? Those would be boos. Ekitike being booed by Newcastle fans, not really having that one. I understand he didn't go to Newcastle, but, I mean, come on. Seriously. It wasn't that bad. It's not like he was about to sign, was through the door, done a medical or anything like that. Alright, so just trying to get all of my stuff up. Make sure we've got... Good to do. Anyone watched me on FUTV yesterday, you'd have seen the problems that we had. A few minor technical problems. Definitely. It was fun. So, before it starts, I'm making sure that everything is bleeding covered on this one. But yes, we are. We're pretty much all prepared and ready to go. Everything looks like it's where it should be anyway, which is good. So yeah, let's get into the comment section. Let's get talking, everybody. Actually, here's one for you. Who has actually had the outstanding window then? Out of all of the big guns, out of all of the top teams, who has had the best window so far? Is it as simple as Liverpool? Is it simple that they have just bought the best players and they're already miles ahead of everybody else? Like, I watched that Bournemouth game. You all watched it. Liverpool against Bournemouth wasn't a landslide. Like, the scoreline flattered Liverpool. For them to come back in it, Semenyo tearing Liverpool apart, and the pace of Semenyo is what I want to bring up in tonight's game, because Newcastle, for all of their mishaps, for all of their frailties in attack and scoring goals right now, they have pace to burn, and they have quality in that area. Like, Gordon is not a striker. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to big him up here and make him into something that he's not. He's not a striker, but he will cause problems. Anthony Elanga down the other side. Like I said, watch Anthony Elanga on Curtis Jones tonight. That's going to be an interesting battle. Jones not used to playing in that area or in that position. Anthony Langer could fully on go and take him down and give him a nightmare tonight. He really could. I have one for you, Adam. A player that comes to mind as you're wearing AC Milan shirt. A player that comes to mind as I wear this AC Milan shirt. Well, you're talking about how many legends? My centre-backs that I used to love watching centre-backs, because he was always a centre-back. Although Maldini wasn't a centre-back, obviously. Quite a few players, to be honest, that I used to love playing for AC Milan. Nesta was another one, absolutely brilliant centre-back. I wasn't young enough to see some of the greats. Obviously, didn't see them play. Just about caught Maldini, right, in the latter years. But, yeah, I always will be. Whenever anyone says famous player, AC Milan, Maldini. Every single time. John says, finally managed my match bingo tickets. All in. Go for it, John. Love that, mate. Let me know how many you've got, mate. And please keep me updated on your scores, please, everybody. I'm going to get mine up right now, actually. Let's do this, everyone. If you are playing along, please drop it into the chat, everyone. Drop it into the live chat and let me know. All right. Tonight's game. Let's load this bad boy up. Right. Newcastle against Liverpool. I didn't get any wins at all recently. I've seen some familiar faces actually pop up. We had 2 wins on FUTV last week for Manchester United from FUTV's community. So I'm hoping we get our first football talks win tonight. I need someone to win that. We've got plenty of wins elsewhere. So tonight, look at that there. John's got 5 in. He's all in on 5 cards. Love it. Let's see what we've got in here. What other comments? Keep your comments flying in, please, everybody. I think my prediction of Thomas Frank being first sacked looks rubbish. Give it time, mate. Give it time. I think we could see a Spursy moment yet. We could see a Spursy moment yet. Left back, Adam. Yep, left back. Baresi's a good shout. Baresi is a very, very good shout, says Ian on there. Yep, Maldini was left back. I did say he wasn't a centre-back, though, didn't I? Hullet and Van Basten, again, legends. I mean, even when you look, you go down to, like, do you know what? Do you know who I always remember watching? George Weah. What a player that guy was for AC Milan. George Weah, and you've got the likes of the modern-day stuff like Kobe Mainu. It is... let me check this news coming in here right now. So whenever anything pops up, like Kazzy's winding me up saying left back in the changing room now. I've been left back in the changing room because I didn't get it right. News coming in every minute at the moment. As of today, Kobe Mainu has not communicated to Manchester United that he wants to leave the club. That's coming from Fabrizio Romano. As of today, we will see if anything else comes of this. Right, let's check if anything else is actually coming up. Yep. Kobe Mainu's situation is under control at the moment. He hasn't communicated any desire to leave Manchester United. Let's see how that develops and changes over the next few days. Could well do. Right. Where is all of this? Why is all of this coming out? Right. The Sun are reporting, if you're a United fan, of course, the Sun are reporting, you want to listen to this one. Al Ittihad have held secret meetings with agents of Bruno Fernandes. The Portuguese midfielder has not closed the door on a move and is demanding a yearly wage of 33 million. But it's come from the Sun. We're still waiting on Ben Jacobs' update as well. So we'll wait for that one to actually come about, because he said he's going to give us a big update from Saudi at 8 o'clock. So that is going to be interesting. I have my match bingo cards ready for this game. Not long till kick-off now. We've got, 20 minutes till kick-off, everybody. Keep your thoughts coming in. Who is going to be the first goal scorer tonight? That's my next question, please, everyone. You know the score. Who is going to be the first goal scorer in this game? Did you see the clip of the Liverpool team being booed when arriving? I didn't, John. I didn't. I would expect that from Newcastle fans, though, to be honest. I think Liverpool have haunted their football club this summer. And so, yeah, kind of expected that. Can I have a vote on the poll? I picked the wrong one. Oh, sorry, mate. You have just committed the cardinal sin. You have said that Liverpool are going to lose tonight, mate. I know it, Lonin. You did it, didn't you? Liverpool fan has just said Liverpool are going to lose tonight. How do you think Arsenal will go for a new winger now Saka is injured? Well, not really, because they've got Eza, and obviously they've brought in Madueke, who will play on the right-hand side, naturally plays on the right anyway. So, no, I don't. I don't think they'll go out for anybody else. I think they've done enough, haven't they? I definitely think that Arsenal have done enough now in the transfer window. Jadon Sancho has agreed to join Borussia Dortmund, but directors Sebastian Kell and Lars Ricken have rejected the move, says Plettenberg. Oh, God, it gets worse, doesn't it? Oh, it's a calamity, Man United, in the transfer window when trying to get rid of players. It's just like a thankless task that you're never going to win. You're never going to win with United. Eventually, they have to go simply because the contracts are out. But what you've got to look at is, I feel, again, the ridiculous contracts that these players were on. Constantly, Manchester United making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes with contracts with players. And, I think it's come back to bite them. Remember, 8 p.m, everyone. That's when we are going to be updating you. Well, if it is significant, there's a big update coming from Saudi Pro League, apparently, Ben Jacobs said. So, let's see. Okay, Leo says Salah is getting the first goal tonight. Ekatike for Bonn. Kirkez, says Stu. That's an interesting one. Flying down the wing. Let's see, get your predictions in, everybody. First goal scorers. Let's see what else we've got going on. Checking on everything for you, everyone. I fancy tonight. Who do I fancy tonight? I actually fancy Newcastle tonight. I'm going to go Anthony Elanga. First goal, Elanga. Really, really set the game up. Hopefully that happens anyway, because I think this could be an absolute blockbuster. Remember the old games between Newcastle and Liverpool? How good they were. Like, they had some epic battles, didn't they? Like, the mental 4-3s at Liverpool at Anfield were crazy. The Collymore one. I remember watching the Collymore goal. Collymore closing in. Martin Tyler. Remember that commentary? Collymore closing in. And still, even then, was it the year after? I think it might have been Aspria. Again, 4-3 to Liverpool. Crazy. Those were the good old days in the Premier League, though. The good old days of the Prem, because it was blood and thunder. It was everything, wasn't it? The tackles in the 90s when the Premier League started, you'd be suspended for about 20 weeks in this modern age right now for assault. The way they used to tackle back then. I think there's a few people in the chat right now old enough that could say that they were around when they seen real tackles flying in, because they were scary compared to this day and age. They were absolutely scary. They would scare you to death, wouldn't they? Or any modern day player anyway. Liverpool Goals TV says Amorim won't last past December. What do United fans think? Let's see, looking in from the outside, a lot of people do see Amorim going, and I can understand why. Like, a lot of people still think that Manchester United are actually a big club. I know we've all forgotten it recently because we're so bad and we're clinging on to any positive that we can. I'm guilty of it as well. I'm a fan, and obviously I'm going to be that way. But looking in from the outside, I get it from a lot of fans. A lot of people actually say that Manchester United, they cannot accept this standard of football. They cannot accept where they are in the league. Why is this okay? Why are Manchester United not challenging? How have they allowed themselves to drop this far and accept that this is the level? Like, that's all I get from opposition fans. So I can see what Liverpool goals he's talking about there. I can. And look, I'm here to take the banter. I'm here to take the stick. And I have taken a shed load of it, to be honest. Shed load of it. Some of the best games ever, though, he said. The 4-3s against Newcastle. Honestly, I still get goosebumps watching some of them games. Proper football matches. I can still see Kevin Keegan sinking into his seat in the dugout at Anfield right now as Collymore smashed it in at the Kop end. You never forget them sort of games as a kid growing up, do you? They were absolutely crazy. I still remember Manchester United. Remember United versus Liverpool at Anfield, 3-3, when United went 3-0 up. What was it? It was... I can't remember who it was now. Who scored it? Irwin and Giggs both scored. I'm sure it was Steve Bruce who scored the other goal. I'm pretty certain it was. But then Neil Ruddock, Nigel Clough as well. Oh, was that? No, that's Nigel Clough. What was his son called? Yeah, Nigel Clough it was. Yeah, Brian Clough. Nigel was Brian's son. He was playing for Liverpool at the time, and he got the ball bleeding rolling on the comeback. Oh, God. Hated that night. Honestly, as a kid, I can remember being so angry that we'd given away a 3-goal lead at Anfield. I mean, you come away from Anfield these days with a 3-3 draw, you're doing all right, but back then, that was painful that night. That really was. It's Manchester United we are talking about, says Andreas. Yes, mate, it is. Why we dropped our levels? Why have we dropped our standards? That's what I want to know. Dead right, Adam. It was a lot tougher in the 90s, even tougher in the 60s. Yep. Tougher in the 60s, mate. I can only go off stories that I've been told, I'm afraid. I haven't got that. I haven't got that in my memory bank, I'm afraid. But my granddad did used to tell me plenty of stories about the football then. And yeah, it was, let's just say, a different level, mate, wasn't it? The pitches, oh my God. Pitch is absolutely crazy. I don't even think they would allow teams to play on them pitches now. I really don't. Yeah, T-shirt is comfy. Don't forget, everybody, all you have to do is jump back over to FUTV. Remember, click on the links for OK Jerseys. So if you haven't subscribed to Forever United TV, all you have to do is go on one of them videos. The link is in the description. 15 quid. Banging. Quality. Unbelievable. Get on it. Get on it. Honestly, you won't regret it. I think United have a decent team. Should not be struggling as bad as they are. Midfield is still lacking, but Amorim is a one-trick pony. I get that so much. I do. Like, everybody says that. Anyone who's not a United fan that doesn't want to believe, doesn't have to believe that we can turn it around, that he's looking with a, let's just say, realistic head on it, is saying exactly the same thing all of the time, that we are delusional in thinking that Ruben Amorim is going to be able to turn this mess around. And I say mess because there's been a lot of work done behind the scenes still, and everything that Amorim has done good has been completely undone by what's happened on the pitch. I tell you what, though, one manager that is laughing right now is Thomas Frank. Deary me, what is going on there? 2 out of 2. 2 clean sheets. Spurs only got 6 clean sheets all last season. Now he's got 2. He's top of the bleeding league up there with Arsenal. And in the space of one summer has transformed the way that Spurs play. And this is where a lot of fans get the narc a little bit about Ruben Amorim. Like, they don't believe that Ruben's doing enough. Like, we keep on making excuses for everything that's going on wrong behind the scenes. Spurs finished lower than us last season. And they're up there challenging at the top already. Yeah, it's only 2 games. Again, yeah, it's only 2 games they have won and not conceded a goal. This was a Spurs side that was conceding 60-plus goals last season. That were losing, I think, what was it, 17 games or something? That couldn't string 2 wins together. Like Manchester United under Ruben Amorim, we've not even put back-to-back wins in the Premier League together yet. I was saying it on FUTV before, and you were all there with me on the show when it was talking about Ruben Amorim's record. He's got more games under his belt than he has points. And you could say that that's relegation form. It is relegation form, isn't it? 10 minutes to kick off, everybody. Just to go over the teams again, if you have just joined us, we are doing Newcastle versus Liverpool tonight. That's our watch-along. Could call it a hate-along if you wanted. But teams tonight, for Newcastle in goal, Nick Pope. Across the back, you've got Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn and Tino Livramento. A middle three of Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali and Joe Linton. And the front three for Newcastle is Anthony Gordon, either side of him, Harvey Barnes and Anthony Elanga. Liverpool, Alisson in goal, Kirkes, Van Dijk, Kanate and Curtis Jones across the back. Szoboszlai and Gravenberch holding in midfield. And then a free supporting in Gakpo, Florian Wirtz and Mo Salah behind Hugo Ekitike, who Newcastle fans have booed tonight walking onto the pitch or when his name was announced because he chose Liverpool over Newcastle. I'd be more worried about where Isak is going rather than what Ekitike did right now if I was a Newcastle fan. Something needs to be sorted with that deal. It really does. In fact, there is an update from Craig Hope on the Alexander Isak situation. Now, obviously, the North East correspondent for the Telegraph saying Newcastle co-owner Jamie Ruben and the PIF delegation have spoken to Isak at the striker's home in an attempt to convince him to stay at the club and return to Eddie Howe's squad. Sources believe this meeting is a step in the right direction. So, are they now feeling like they can convince Isak to stay at Newcastle? Highlights of the old Liverpool games going on right now between them and Newcastle. Reading through other headlines that are coming in. Rasmus Højlund to Napoli. Their time has arrived soon. Loan for Manchester United worth €5 million with 40 million buy option. Personal terms agreed. Contract until 2030. Medical are being scheduled. An announcement expected in coming hours/days. That's just coming out right now. Lots of transfer news circulating, everybody. Of course, United have to explain to Kobe Mainu in terms of future perspective. Months ago, he was very close to reaching an agreement over a new deal. Then Dan Ashworth, who was leading the negotiations, left and the new manager came in. Bang. And that is what they're saying has stopped this contract happening. Simply because we got rid of our director of football. Well, we'll see. I'll be talking about that more later on, no doubt, on FUTV. Atmosphere is building at St James's Park already. We can see the big banner out of Eddie Howe that's doing the rounds right now around the stadium. Liverpool fans are ready to go as well. Who will be the happier tonight, everybody? It is time to get your score predictions in. The players are just about in the tunnel, everybody. Get your score predictions in now for the game, everyone, please. What are we saying? Liverpool TV managers don't flip-flop formations. They find players to play in it. Be mugged off enough by Chelsea. Pay up, tossers, says Robert. Lonan says Chelsea might burn out by this Christmas with the Club World Cup with no European football. United have a good chance of building, and we're blowing it at the moment, mate. Unfortunately, we are. Right. Almost time. It will be a mental atmosphere in St James's tonight. I just feel like Newcastle fans, when they feel they've been hard done to, you can imagine the noise. You can imagine it, can't you? Welsh Red says 2-2. 0-0 says Mashup. Mashup always says 0-0 though. Lonan's going 3-1 to Liverpool. He's managed to get his score prediction right at least. That Muppet Rise, he's gone 2-2. 3-1 to Liverpool. 3-1 to the Scousers, says Rodders as well. Very, very interesting. Eddie Wright says 3-1 to Liverpool. 4-0 to Liverpool, says Henry. Lots of confidence in the Liverpool side tonight, more than anything else. That's what I'm seeing so far. No one fancying Newcastle at all. Leo fancies a draw. I think Newcastle might surprise a few people tonight. I do. I think there may be a little surprise on the cards. We will see. Has everybody got their match bingo cards in? Let me know, everyone. Please tell me if you're playing along with us tonight. We've got a couple of people in the chat that have already come forward and said they've got their cards in. Make sure you please pop a like on the video. Thank you, everybody who has done already. Looks like the majority of you have. What have we got in here? Score predictions. Jim's going 2-1 Liverpool. A few more coming in around the draw now. 2-2 for Stu and Sean. Both going with the same scoreline there. So, yeah, a little bit of confidence creeping in. So, let's just see. Let's see if that backline of Liverpool's can actually hold on. That's the one. Like, obviously, Kanate, shaky. Curtis Jones in at right back up against Anthony Elanga tonight. That's a good matchup. The midfield battle, I think, will be a fierce one. And are we going to get any goalkeeping blunders tonight? I wonder. Silverback 2-1 to Newcastle. Nick it at the end. The first one to come out and say that Newcastle can win this game. Robert said 5-1. Who's that to, Robert? Is that to Newcastle? Wishful thinking, I think, there, mate. No, Welsh Red, they are not great at the back. I think that's where Newcastle have got a half a chance tonight. Papa C said 3-1 to Newcastle, as 3-1 to Liverpool as well. Kanate needs to be a lot better loaning than he was. Definitely last Friday anyway. He was shocking. Robert said 5-1 Newcastle. Yeah, I'm sorry, wishful thinking. They haven't got 5 goals in them, not against Liverpool anyway. This is the one time a year. Excuse me. This is the one time a year you'll see that Newcastle St James's Park. While the weather's nice, all of the colours, you see a lot more white. It looks dead vibrant and nice. Trust me, when you start getting into the back end of September and it starts hitting October, that place is cold. It's cold up there in Newcastle. Freezing. It is not a nice journey to make at the Christmas period. I've been there to Newcastle so many times. The weather has always been shocking, and I've never seen United win at Newcastle. Never. I don't know if it's going to be turned around this season either. I've not got my hopes up. I've really not. Yep, teams again, everybody. If you have just joined us, Nick Pope in goal for Newcastle. The back four of Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn and Tino Livramento in the back four. Quite solid, quite steady. Interesting how Jan Botman is on the bench. Midfield three of Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali and Joe Linton. Usual captain there, Bruno Guimaraes. Anthony Elanga, Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes as the front three. Anthony Elanga playing central. What, by the way, has Anthony Elanga done to his Barnet? What is he thinking? Anthony Elanga, seriously, get to the barbers and get that number one all over and start all over again, mate. That is a mess. someone said they was doing an interview after the Aston Villa game at weekend. I've seen a tweet. Anthony Gordon talking after his recent outing at Wimbledon. Alex Becker in goal for Liverpool. A back four tonight for Liverpool of... no, actually, this my screen now is saying Szoboszlai is playing right back. I think it'll be Curtis Jones. Canate, Van Dijk and Kirkez make up the rest of it. Curtis Jones and Gravenberch in midfield. Now, that could change. I think Gravenberch will be partnered by Szoboszlai, to be honest. Salah, Florian Wirtz and Cody Gakpo, the front three supporting the lone striker, who is Hugo Ekitike. And they are your teams for tonight, everybody. Time to buckle up and expect the unexpected. No idea how this game is going to go. With the way that Liverpool's backline has been coping early doors this season, I know it's only been one game, but again, still Charity Shield conceded 2. First home game of the season conceded 2. Liverpool are susceptible and they're gettable. You can get at Liverpool. So, yeah, I think there is room here for Newcastle. But again, not enough firepower. Can one of their midfielders do the job today? Please do sink in if you are slightly ahead. Sorry, anybody. If you can't sink in, just don't put spoilers in the chat, celebrating goals and things like that. Celebrate it at home and then I'll catch up before you know it. But we are about to get things underway. Really looking forward to this one. I've got to put a score prediction in, answer. Right, okay, score prediction for tonight. I'm going to go 3-2 to Liverpool. I think there's going to be goals in this tonight. And Liverpool will have the edge, just about, anyway. We are underway. Everything is a go. Just looking at the teams as they line up, just to see where certain players are playing. Particularly the Liverpool one. We're not at that end of the pitch yet, so just waiting. It actually does look like Szoboszlai is playing at right back. He is. Szoboszlai's at right back. Liverpool fans can tell us in the chat if you think that's the norm and what was expected. I thought it might have been Jones, but Szoboszlai it is. It's Nally winning the ball back early here. And a corner. Well worked. Anthony Elanga into Kirkez. Elanga's revving the crowd up. I think he'll know tonight if that St James's Park is onside. Then there is a great chance for Newcastle here. Let's see how Liverpool cope with this first corner. Where is that Ben Jacobs news? I'll keep on top of that. He's not broke it yet. Corner's cleared. I'll keep you updated when I hear anything from Ben Jacobs. But we're hearing there is a definite update coming in. It's already started off a bit fiery, this one. Refs having to calm them down already. Let's see what happened there. Oh, Gakpo takes one on the side of the head there. Joe Linton never afraid to put a foot in. Ref cam is on tonight, everybody. Just seen a little clip of it there then. You can just see the faces of the fans in the stands. They are absolutely raging, Newcastle fans. They feel like they've been properly hard done to by Liverpool. Long ball up, dealt with by Van Dijk. Poor touch from Jones though. Very scrappy early doors in this one. No one's settling down yet, as you'd expect it to be. Nice ball out. Yeah, I think Newcastle will be happy with the start. Tempo's good. The win probability scale is still tipping in Liverpool's favour at the moment. 41% chance Liverpool, 34% for Newcastle. The rest is a draw right now. I'm not seeing anything on Jacobs Ben at the moment. No, he's let everybody down. If he's going to do it Indy Kelly style and do some breaking news, then he's got to be bang on it. At the moment, no, not happening, Ben. Nothing happening. Nothing to report, everybody, so far. So, yeah, we'll keep you posted as it happens. Hopefully it is interesting and it is something worth talking about. Fletch says, Isaac talked about his childhood at Lonan where he would sit and watch repeats of Blind Dates. He loves Cilla Black. I love banter. Biker Grove. Nice comeback. I like it. What was your favourite kids programme when you was growing up, by the way? This is going to show your age as well now. Remember when I was a kid, we only had 4 channels. So no Sky, satellite TV, gone. None of that crap. 4 channels. All we had, because we're talking today, the Funhouse with Pat Sharp. Remember that? As a kid? Oh my God. We went into a car park today in Chester and they had them little swinging like pillar things in the car park. So it's like don't go that way, but if you do bump your card, it's all right. It's just like a Funhouse type of pendulum sponge swing thing that's on a chain. It just reminded me of like that game on kids' TV. Funhouse. God, everyone used to just like dream of going on that show. It was as popular as Blue Peter. Josie's Giants. I can't remember that. I must be younger than you boys on that one. Josie's Giants. No recollection at all of that. Free kick to Liverpool by the looks of it here. Kieran Trippier giving Hugo Ekitike the Bassey Mason Mount treatment. The Twilight Zone theme tune scared the shite out of me. Ball coming into the box. What? Is that it? Is that all Ben Jacobs was doing? An ad? What an absolute muppet. He has definitely set everybody up there. Good God. You can't do that one, Ben. I'm sorry. Yeah, he set us all up there and he just let us down with a big bang. Gravenberch into the book. Ooh, that is a bit of a scissor one. Yeah, stupid. What's he doing there? Yeah, sorry, everyone. The Ben Jacobs news was Ben Jacobs partnering up with a new Saudi diet app. Thanks, Ben. Remind me never to take any breaking news from you seriously again when it's your own announcement. He isn't Indy Kelly after all. Free kick to Newcastle, around about 40 yards out, I make it. Punt coming into the box here. Trippier with it. Oh, he's gone sideways. And Tonali pumps it in. Oh. Comes to nothing. Territory left. Newcastle on top at the moment. Liverpool digging in. Wirtz wins the goal kick off Trippier and danger is over. This is the problem I've got with Newcastle at the moment. It's going to be a lot of huff and puff, and this is what I'm afraid might happen for them tonight. I think they can score, but they don't have that prolific goal scorer in the side anymore. And as good as this team is and how well drilled it is, without Isak in that front line, it isn't the same side. And they need to get a striker, someone who is going to make a difference. Someone who is going to get them at least 15, 20 Premier League goals this season. Otherwise, that's it. No Champions League football. Simple as. I think they will. But interesting, like how Jackson's on his way out to... Jackson's on his way possibly to Bayern Munich now. I'm thinking Wiessoff, is he the best option now for Newcastle? Is he the only option left for Newcastle? Pictures of Alan Shearer there in the stands, watching on. A few pints behind him there as well. Definite corporate night out for him and the boys, I think, there. Game of very few chances. 10 minutes has gone really quick in this one, and nothing. Nothing of note at all. Dungeons and Dragons at Alvaro 5 on your childhood TV programme. Mega. Love that one. Wacky races. Is that Catch the Pigeon one? Yeah. It is, isn't it? I was going to say Talking Heads. That's a song, innit? Were they a group? I'm sure they were, weren't they? What? Not seen anything of Liverpool's forwards yet. Don't think I've really seen anything of Wirtz. Not touched the ball, apart from a bit of defensive work. Ekitike isolated at the moment, and I've not seen Salah do anything. So, defensively, absolutely rock solid so far from Newcastle, giving nothing away, but again, to the detriment of creating jack shit also. So, yeah. What's more important, clean sheet or getting up the pitch and scoring a goal? There'll be a moment, I think, in this game where Newcastle do try and push it and won't play for a draw. Well played, Anthony Gordon. Great defensive work. Suckering Wirtz in there. Gets the free kick and Newcastle break from it. Ante Elanga sprung the trap, but what a goalkeeper Alisson is. You won't get that happening at many Premier League grounds. A goalkeeper sweeping up and reading the situation there, knowing that his backline hasn't got the pace of the forwards of Newcastle, and sprinting 40 yards out to clear that away. That's quality goalkeeping. That's what you pay the mega bucks for right there. It's not just the saves and catching balls. It's reading the game, coming out, it's sweeping up and making an extra defender. Because one-on-one, Elanga's got a better chance. By the way, Banana Man, great shout. Great shout, Mike. Trippier defends well there on Gakpo. Oh, given away. Danger. Undoing here. Shot saved by Pope. I think that was silly from... Who was it who tried to play it out? I think it was Joe Linton there. Tried to play a suicide ball out. Cut out by Ekitike. Oh no, Fabian Schär, silly boy. TK interverts, tries to kill it to the top corner, and some really weird save from Nick Pope. Don't know what he's doing there. It looked like he could have caught that, but I think he's done one for the cameras. Scooby-Doo, says Robert. Thundercats. Oh, Thundercats, Centurions, Transformers, all of them cartoons. Going really, really far back. It's a great topic tonight, by the way. Count Duckula. What about Button Moon? Mr. Spoon? Get in there. Top that one. Corner was crap from Liverpool. Coming back at them in a minute though, Newcastle here. It is weird seeing Szoboszlai that deep. And still no Mo Salah. Cut out by Livramento this time. This is it. Newcastle, brilliant. From defence to midfield, into the final third, and stops dead. Isak levels. That's all I'm saying. Sign a striker, sell him, do what you've got to do. For God's sake, Newcastle. But like we said at the top of the show, there is a report going around tonight that co-owners and big people at Newcastle have met with Alexander Isak at his home in an attempt to try and convince the striker to stay. I think Newcastle keeping hold of Isak, I don't know how the fans would take to it. Eventually in time, yes, maybe. If he's scoring goals, it's not like they're going to stand there and not cheer. Wait a minute, Joe Linton. Cleared out, crap ball in. It's not like the Newcastle fans won't cheer if Isak comes back in and scores. I think he could become a hero quite quickly. He's got a lot of making up to do to his teammates from what's been reported, I would think, more than anything. But yeah, I think that would definitely be a bit of a shot to Liverpool. Alanga's in! Alanga's in round the back! Cuts it back! Oh, Joe Linton's a hair's breadth away. Great cutback from Alanga. Nice ball in. Good move from Newcastle. And Gordon's still going here. God, he is fast. Free kick. Szoboszlai takes Gordon out. I think he's unlucky there. Dangerous position, this. Very dangerous position for Newcastle. The action has just gone up a notch. Let's just have a quick close look back at this. Let's see. No, Gordon buys that big time. In fact, Gordon takes out Szoboszlai. Lovely ball from Trippier over the top for Alanga. His pace takes him past Liverpool. Cut back and literally a millimetre away from Joe Linton. And that's 1-0 Newcastle. Best move of the game so far. 16 minutes in. My God, this game is flying right now. Louise Anthony says, ideal combination. TV turned on, sound turned down, and listening to you. Well done, Adam. Thank you. Love that. Free kick, Tonali. What was that? What are you doing? So, talk about your all-time shanks. He's just hit a ball that's not gone above knee height, and it's gone out for a throw-in from 20 yards on the angle. I don't know what he was planning there, but that was a waste. He's definitely shanked that one. I can see our friends, Liverpool fans online, getting a bit irate at what's happening in the game. I.e., one tackle for Gravenberch and he's booked. Oh well, apparently Newcastle are fouling all over the place. Van Dijk's looking a little bit angry there as well. He's gone in full bore there, like Van Dijk. He's gone in, he's like raging at the referee, and he's slowly slowing himself down because he knows he's going to talk himself into a card. You can see it in his facial expression there. It's quite funny actually. He's got veins popping out of his head. He's giving it the finger and everything. And then just as he's realising that I might carry on and get booked here, he's just like slowly, yeah, and walking away. Tit. I'm only joking. But no. What can Newcastle do with this one? Oh, God, nothing. Man, Newcastle's delivery has been shocking tonight. Another free kick. Oh, time for Liverpool to go mental again. Mo Salah this time punished. And here goes Van Dijk again. Captain's words going on again here now. Slot's not happy either. Plenty of communication with the officials going on right now. If they score from this, oh, yes, there will be some kicking off. No, in terms of the free kick, Leon, definitely won't, mate. Everybody's still putting up their favourite childhood programmes in there. Love that. Keep that coming in, everyone. Just playing a game throughout the show. I think we must have had about, what, 20 odd different ones now so far. Keep them coming in, people. Right. Newcastle free kick, take 3. Can they get the delivery right on this one? No, it's shit. It's right into Alisson's hands. Wow. If you're a Newcastle fan watching right now, you're thinking, you've got to get one. At least in the vicinity of the danger zone. Anthony Gordon there being educated on the new 8-second rule, it would seem. He went to stop the goalkeeper to try and stop him from releasing the ball, therefore adding to the 8 seconds. But if a striker does that, then the ref will give a free kick to the goalkeeper and it kills it dead. Livramento around the back. Alisson saves. Again, half-decent ball across, but not enough on it. Again, end products for Newcastle are just lacking a little bit. Nice time run from Livramento. Yeah, no. That's a pretty poor ball. Liverpool's high line is getting exposed there by the pace of Newcastle. Alanga's almost got in again there. They're asking for a free kick. It's going to be a throw-in. Kirke's just about keeping up with Anthony Elanga. Has he given a free kick again? Kirkes plays the ball there. That's not a free kick. Yeah, it's a throw-in. It's all right. I'll let Hooper off with that one. For all of their possession, pressure, territorial play, Newcastle have not threatened at all at the moment. Alisson's not had to make one significant save. Oh, that's a nice touch there from Joe Linton. Sets Livramento away. Barnes in support. Tonali making a run into Anthony Gordon. Elanga out. Trippier overlap. Poor cross from Trippier again. Oh my God, it's frustrating. I'm not even a supporter of them. Oh, Liverpool almost break away. Ekitike just got it stuck under his feet. And then he gives it away. Ekitike is struggling to keep up with the intensity of what's happening with Newcastle and the way that they play at the moment. He is looking a million miles off it right now. Another free kick this. Another free kick for Newcastle. Livramento taken out late. Liverpool, Alisson's got his work cut out for him today as a sweeper because Liverpool's line is ridiculously high. Don't forget, if you are new over on Football Talks, everybody, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you get involved in the channel as well. We're building it. We have just passed over 7,000 subscribers. So keep going, everyone. That's a better ball in. All the way through to Alisson. No. Not one touch on it. Oof. Don't know about this one. Newcastle owners can actually do all they want to try and convince Isak to stay, but at the moment, TalkSport are posting out on social media shops in Newcastle selling Isak is a rat t-shirts and bucket hats. Okay. When a Newcastle fan loses it with a player, they lose it with a player. There's no way that Isak can come back. Is there anyone out there, it doesn't even have to be a Newcastle fan, is there anyone out there that believes Isak can go back to Liverpool now? Anyone think that that can happen? Get in the chat and tell me. Liverpool trying to play it out here. Good counter-attacking chance coming, but it's blocked. Newcastle could turn it over themselves here and move it. Oh, lovely work. This is going to be another card. Canate this time. Hauling Gordon down. Liverpool should have been on the break there, but Ekitike again, very, very slow. Now Canate goes into the book as well. Not going their way, Liverpool so far. Struggling to get out of their own half. Good job Dan Burn was alive then, because Ekitike could have released that ball. Liverpool were in. They'd caught Newcastle there. Played well out from the back. And brilliant opportunity. But good tackle from Burn. Sets up Gordon. He spins Canate. Canate yanks him to the floor. And yellow card. Second of the game. Free kick again for Newcastle. The stats alone for free kicks for Newcastle right now. Oh, that looks very nice. It is juicy. Say hello to Kaz, everyone. She just brought me the brew. She says hello. I might need a cold drink a bit later. Yeah, drink. Alanga on the other side. That's a better ball. Well headed clear. Still danger on. Oh my God. Newcastle. Don't know who it was there who was trying the overhead kick. Completely missed it. All of this, let me have a quick look here at these stats on this one right now, because they will be substantial. Right. 61% possession to Newcastle. One shot, none on target. Liverpool breaking down the other end. Sniffed out. Good defending. Livramento up against Curtis Jones on the break. Oh, Livramento's done excellent there. Brilliant hold-up play. Geordie's up for it. But yeah, going back to the stats, like 61% possession, and Liverpool are the only team to have a shot on target. There's only been 2 shots in the whole game. We're 26 minutes in. This is known for being one of the most entertaining games in Premier League history. It's a stalemate. Barnes up against Szoboszlai. Cuts it inside. Livramento back out to Barnes again. Good cross. Alanga's back stick. Gordon just over the top. Oh, if he missed that, Alanga's got a tap in. He's gone for the header. Best attempt we've had from Newcastle all game. It's about a foot over the top. Good cross this time from Barnes. And Gordon does well positioning himself there. Proper centre-forward play from Gordon there. Leaps up high. Gets in between the full-back and the centre-back. And it's just over the top. Sorry. Car's winding me up. Oh, Liverpool's passing in the final third. It's just not happening. Yeah, right. Very juicy. Gordon, Barnes, lovely interchange. Liverpool on the back foot here. Alanga into the box. Goes at Kirkes. Great ball in. And Gordon. Oh my God. How's that not gone in? How has that not gone in? I think that was Graven. Was it Szoboszlai? Sorry. Doing a great right back job there. Tracking in. There's no excuse for any fullback on the planet to not cover after watching Szoboszlai here. This is a central midfielder doing an absolutely awesome job at right back there, covering his central defenders. That's brilliant defending. And he just sniffs out the opportunity for Gordon there. Couldn't get enough purchase on it, and it rolls into Alisson's hands from 3 yards out. Closest we've come. Great move by Newcastle again. Putting the pressure on, just, again, no final product. Robinson Crusoe. We're still on with the childhood TV programmes, aren't we? Gakpo taken out by Trippier there. He's done the Harry Kane there. Just backed into him as he's jumping for the ball. Sent him flying. Wirtz has been shite this season so far, says Andreas. He's not done much. Not done much. Can't really argue with work rate from what I've seen. I've watched both of Liverpool's games so far. And Wirtz is one of them finding his feet, as they say, in the Premier League. 31 minutes on the clock and not a lot, really, apart from some huffing and puffing from Newcastle, some half chances. That's your lot, really. Oh, given away by Canate, the weak link. Tonali, he's running all the way through on goal. No one's closing him down. There's a chance. Can Alanga make it? Oh, and they're wasting it again. They're going to rue these misses. Canate, the Clanger King, gifted them a chance there. And between Tonali, Anthony Elanga and Anthony Gordon, they couldn't get a shot off. My God, how are they not managing to do more with their chances? Jones for Liverpool, far left. Wirtz in the box. Good strength. It's too tight, this. They need to get it. Oh, and Ekatike just passes it out of play. Oh. Newcastle had a 3-on-2 situation going there. Not clinical enough. Honestly, they're going to rue them chances. You know what's going to happen. It's the age-old football saying, innit? Snatch and grab. Because that basically is what we're talking here. Liverpool's not in this game at all in any attacking sense whatsoever. Let's just double check them stats again. Right. So we're now saying 3 shots, none on target for Newcastle. Newcastle. And Liverpool still had the only shot on goal. For how exciting it's actually been and how crazy the game's actually been so far, it's not actually that bad. But again, when you're talking about bad starts and you're talking about sluggish starts and like only 2 games in, not too bad. It's not that big a deal. There's more games to come. It's still 2 games without a win if Newcastle don't get the points here tonight. And they're languishing down in 15th. Already 4 points off the top 2. And eventually over a season that just starts to grow and grow. And by the time you get October, November, you're already talking 8 to 10 points and that's it. You're out of the title race completely. Not to say that Newcastle are expected to challenge, but you know what I mean? You want to stay in touch with the top teams as much and for as long as you can. And that will give you a great platform then to go on, claim top 4, do whatever. Oh, Liverpool again. Szoboszlai this time, overhitting it. Good game of football in a way, but not really lighting it up like I thought it would do. Every time I look back at the chat, all I can see is like different names of TV programs from when I was a kid. It's a knockout. Has anyone mentioned the bullseye yet? Oh, chance, Gravenberch. He's gone for the shots. It's in! Gravenberch! Snatch and grab at his finest. Paul planted to the floor. Gravenberch makes it 1-0 out of absolutely nothing. Just a pop shot. And devastation for Newcastle. All the possession, everything going their way apart from the goals, and Liverpool have sucker punched them. Gravenberch makes it 1-0 to Liverpool. And it just came out of nothing. Work from Jones outside. Good job the referee didn't blow. Be interesting to see if Liverpool fans pick up on that, because it should have been a foul, but he played advantage. Gravenberch just hits it through about 4 Newcastle. Oh, he took a tiny little nick off Fabian Schär, I think, here. Let's just see again. Tiny touch from Fabian Schär. In off the post. Oh, yeah. It's grazed his laces. Gravenberch, 1-0 Liverpool. Whoa, game on, people. Going on with my hair? For God's sake. Is anyone watching the game and did they see that? That's changed the dynamics completely now. Newcastle without that striker, not getting that goal. Liverpool almost in again. Poor from Salah. But now Liverpool have got Newcastle pinned back. Is this going to be that bang bang double barrel and Newcastle out of the game? Because if they get a second Liverpool, I can see them just walking the rest of the game. It's changed everything. Liverpool now with time on the ball, just strolling around in control. Stood the ground, defended well. Didn't give anything away. Like I said, Newcastle still haven't had a shot on target yet. And we are 36 minutes into the game. Liverpool, without doing anything, are in complete control. It's crazy to say that when you look at the stats and the possession, but they are. No matter how much of the ball Newcastle have had, Liverpool have just never looked in any real danger. Good goal, everyone. What you saying? Good goal for Liverpool, or bit lucky? Look, don't buy a ticket, you don't win the lottery, do you? And he just had a goal there, decent enough strike, tiny little nick, and Liverpool in control. Can Newcastle come back into this? Have they got it in them? Personally, I'm saying no. Liverpool are organised. You hate to say it, but they're organised. Oh, mistake. Chance. Tonali. Oh, you've got to take hold of these chances. That was a gift horse right there. Mistake from Liverpool, and Tonali's got time there. Oh, good cross from Alanga. Wow, great wing play. Szoboszlai again, man of the match so far for me. Brilliant at right back. Corner Newcastle. Trippier in swinger. Burns up. Wins it wide. Can't get near Alisson's goal. Red brick wall. It's like a reverse shot from Gravenberch. Oh, we've got a ref cam on the goal. Oh, that's cool, actually. Ref cam right behind his shot. That's mental. Can Newcastle do it this time? No. Quality of Newcastle's game has dropped since the goal. Sort of shot to the system. And it's just they're missing them little bits. Let's not forget what Newcastle have got on the bench. They just haven't got a striker. That's it. So plenty of options in midfield, attacking wide positions, whatever they want to do. They can mix it up fully. But one thing they cannot do is go 2 goals down to this Liverpool side, because then that's pick it off moments then whenever they want. And Liverpool will pick off Newcastle, I think, if they get a second goal. As it stands at the moment, Liverpool tucked in, 3rd in the league, 100% record. Worrying. It is worrying. You're already getting a gathering of teams you'd expect to be in that top 4. Apart from Tottenham, of course. Gakpo does well. Gakpo does very well. Someone's got to stop him. Salah, danger. Oh my God. Curtis Jones has just hit the ultimate air shot. Ekatike's tried to spit and spill it all over his shirt. That horrible, embarrassing moment. Camera's done him nasty there. Oh, Jones. Jones has completely mishit it. Salah, nice little tucked in dink pass into the box, and Jones has just... he's hit the air. And Ekatike in frustration spat. He's drilled all down his face, all down his shirt. One of them horrible ones that you don't want anyone to see. But national TV has just picked it up and made him look like a right little... you know what. You know that moment when you've played. It's really warm and you just... No more. No more. Sorry. Disgusting, Adam. That's still funny, though. Right, Linton, Tonali, Barnes. He's trying against Szoboszlai. He's, oh man, he's dead ball. Well played. I don't get me wrong, like, everyone knows I'm a United fan, but I watch football, and I've seen a performance here from Szoboszlai at right back that, and he is absolutely pocketing Harvey Barnes, well-known quality winger in the Premier League. And as anyone tell me if Szoboszlai, is there a Liverpool fan that knows a little bit more history about Szoboszlai? Has he played at fullback before? Because He's slotted in here like a... Honestly, he's playing better than what Dallo does at right back. He knows where to be. I mean, we did the watch-along for Chelsea and West Ham on Friday. And I seen the worst defending ever by Wan-Bissaka at right back. Szoboszlai is a centre midfielder. And he has absolutely bossed Barnes. Oh, Jones again for getting the ball. Oh, break on. Gamirash, loads of space. Jones has vacated it by missing the ball. Into Barnes. Here comes that man Szoboszlai again. Oh, no commentator curse either. Nice ball in over on the back from Barnes to Livramento though. Jones makes up for his earlier error. Slot will be happy about that. Oh, no. Newcastle, be careful. Oh, good defending. Oh, yellow card's out. What's happened here? I think Dan Burns done something there on the snide. Has he taken Salah out here? I didn't see that. Salah went down, but I think it was a little kick out before it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That one hurts. Salah's done well to get back up there. Which one of them? Salah's just about coming off the air, coming off the ground, and Burns just coming to the side of his calf with his stud. It's lucky, actually. It's a nasty tackle. And Salah's just gone, whoop, flipped over sideways, just bounced straight back up again. Still very, very comfortable for Liverpool. Enjoying the game, though. Right. I'm ending the comment section about kids, TV programmes and everything like that. No, I'm not. I'm only joking. You carry on, everybody. Everyone seems to be having a whale of a time while watching the game. Please do give the video a like while you're at it, everyone. Let's see if we can get that over 100 likes on the watch-along, please, everyone. A bit of a tit for tat going on at the moment. Liverpool fans not happy. It looks like another card is coming out. This will be the 4th of the game. Has someone got in late on Van Dijk? Oh, Gordon's. That's nasty. Gordon's done Van Dijk there. Oh, he's gone right down the back of his calf. You can see it because he's just pulled Van Dijk's sock down with his stud. He's being checked by VAR here for a red card. That was nasty. Oh, he might be in trouble. He could be in trouble. Oh, he's off. Yep. Gordon's going to get his marching orders here. When I seen it there, his studs high, rolled him right down the back of Van Dijk's calf. Right down the back of his calf. Gordon's going to go here. I'm telling you right now, sending off. He's late in the first place. Very late. And he's high. Yeah, he's connect. He's off. He's gone. No chance he survives this. Red card all day long, surely. He's tried to get away with it by pulling away at the last minute. But as he's trying to pull away, he's pulled away down Van Dijk's calf. Ripped his sock off. And planted his foot into the deck. He could have done serious injury there. Van Dijk's ankle's twisted. Socks come down, studs down the back of it, studs high. Gordon is getting his marching orders. There's no way he survives this. Yeah, he's going. He's just telling the people now in the crowd what's happening. Anthony Gordon has been given a red card. Off he goes. And that, I'm afraid, is probably the ball game. Newcastle now missing Anthony Gordon for 3 matches. No striker. Bad start to the season for Newcastle this, because Liverpool now will, I think, just pick off Newcastle. And yeah, it's like people said there. It kind of killed the game a little bit, didn't it? Like the competition factor in it, like how Newcastle get back into this. 1-0 down is a lot, but 1-0 down to 10 men against Liverpool, the way that they're playing, and Newcastle having no striker. Bang. All of that moaning from Liverpool early doors. The ref's been in control of this game, and I think he's done well, Hooper. He's refed it very well. And now Liverpool have got nothing to complain about. They're 1 up, and they're against 10 men. This has to be Liverpool now taking advantage of this and going back to the top of the table. What do they need to get back to the top? What's the goal difference? Yeah, they might not get there. They need another 3 goals to get there for that. But still, I think this will be a comfortable win. Geordies are not happy. Liverpool have done them again. In fact, with this has kept Manchester United. This has moved Man United up a place in the league. We're back up to our favourite position. 15th. Goal difference has done Newcastle because they've not scored a goal yet this season. United are now 15th. Tough start for Newcastle this season. Just got a lot tougher. And don't forget here as well, like, we're deep into injury time, into the 50th minute here as well. So, tired legs, tired minds, kicking in probably late on for Newcastle here, I feel. They have got energy on the bench, we'll give them that. Obviously, Murphy and Ramsey on the bench there, ready to come on. Lewis Hall, I mean, they're going to have to damage limitation this, I think, here. Liverpool, Newcastle, it's the only way they're going to survive. Warm tonight, very warm. Oh, God. I cannot wait for it to start to cool off a little bit here in England. I know that sounds stupid because we'll just be bitching and moaning about the cold soon enough, but it's harder to enjoy football when it's baking hot. So Newcastle moved to what looks like a 4-3-2. One of the favourite formations for clubs, teams, down to 10 men. But that is the half-time whistle as well. A bit of a nightmare for Eddie Howe again. Not happening off the pitch in the transfer market, and most certainly not happening on the pitch either. A full game and a half now this season without a goal, struggling to hit the target. No shots on target for Newcastle, even before the red card came out for Anthony Gordon. Liverpool in cruise control now for this game. Only Liverpool can lose this from their side of things. Correct decisions made by the referee. I haven't got any complaints at all. I don't think Newcastle fans will either when they watch it back. I can see the management team there waiting for the referee. But it's if you watch it back, it's Stonewall red card. There's no way that Gordon can get away with that. He's just had an absolute moment of madness. What's going through your head as a player when you go into a tackle like that? In fact, I think it went through his head because in trying to pull out from the tackle, I said it when it just happened then, but in trying to pull out from the tackle, he's actually dragged his studs down Van Dijk's calf muscle in trying to pull out. But in doing that, he's been too high. Obviously, studs are high at the same time. He's planted Van Dijk's ankle. It's twisted a little bit. He's got away with that one. And watching that back in slow motion, absolutely no chance that he was getting away with that. Stonewall red card, even though he did try to pull out of it in the end, I think. A little bit unlucky, but it was the initial intent that's took him into that, and the momentum has absolutely destroyed him. And has finished the game for Newcastle. And now, more importantly, we're talking about Newcastle not having a centre forward. The next best thing in Anthony Gordon is playing up front right now. That's 3-game suspension for Anthony Gordon now. and they've still not got another striker in through the door yet. Games are coming thick and fast. You cannot afford to lose any more, really. If Newcastle don't win at weekend, then they're up against it. In fact, who have Newcastle actually got this weekend? Let's have a quick check. So, yeah, so this weekend they're away to Leeds. Oh, Saturday night football. Should we cover that one, everybody? Leeds versus Newcastle. Is that a game that we should be covering? I don't know. Might just do a full-on Soccer Saturday mode next weekend. Don't know yet. We'll have a think about that one, but it's transfer deadline weekend, isn't it, as well? Mad one, isn't it? So Newcastle have got Leeds next week at home. Leeds, different proposition. If you look at them games there and you go, Newcastle not winning any of their opening games, languishing down near the relegation zone. In fact, by the time Newcastle play next weekend, they could be in the relegation zone. Not a great start. Horrible summer after a brilliant season into a horrible start of the season for Newcastle, and pressure mounting. Eddie Howe will get away with it, obviously, because he's been up against it and extreme conditions throughout the transfer window, blah, 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 Isak and all of that garbage. But still, points on the board. This is where it is. Eddie Howe's got a lot in the bank, but would you be starting to worry as a Newcastle fan right now? I know you can go and get a striker, but your team just isn't creating enough, and you've lost Isak. This is what happens when you lose a striker of the quality that Isak is. You just don't have that potency up front. Like, it's good. Like, everyone else can pick up goals, and I'm sure all of these players, and they did last season, all chipped in with goals. But without that talisman, without that unbelievable striker that Newcastle have got, it does weaken them. And he takes a lot away and creates a lot of space. I think they're seeing how good Isak is here right now. And I'm not rubbing it in, honestly. I swear I'm not. But he is one of the best strikers on the planet right now. And he is out of your side. I'm sorry, there's nothing else that you can do except go out and go and buy maybe 2 strikers with the money from Alexander Isak that could maybe do the same sort of job as he could on his own, because there isn't another striker out there you can get that's the same as Isak for me. And that, I feel, is well, you've got 6 days. 6 days to fix it. Otherwise, good night Vienna. Newcastle's season is up in smoke. You cannot go into the season without a striker. Not with Champions League football and everything else that's happening, because that's going to take away your performances in the league also. It's not enough. It's nowhere near enough. And I'd be worried right now, but I still feel like they would. I think they are going to go out and get another striker. I'm confident enough that they would. They're not stupid enough to go into the season knowing from this start we've not been able to score a goal, not to go and get one anyway. Right, comment section, everyone. Talk to me. I can't see us getting higher than 8th place this season as things are now. No wins, yet no striker. Injuries on the way. We're creating noughts at the moment. I'm worried. Tim, yep, as a Newcastle fan, mate, I feel you there, buddy. I do. I think it is. And thanks for the membership as well, my man. A Newcastle fan coming in there. I'm assuming you are a Newcastle fan, Tim. I'm just being completely honest here and how I see this going now for Newcastle at the moment. I don't know which striker you're going to get. I think you should sell Isak and buy 2 of them. I think you should. You need to buy 2. Newcastle players diving all over the show until we took the lead. Now let's see how much they are going to dive. I think some of the calls were fair, to be honest. Goals, I think they were all right. I know what you're saying. Like, don't make it wrong. If this was, for instance, my team playing, I'd probably be the same. I'd probably be raging with the referee. At the moment, though, looking at it, I bleed black and white. I love it, mate. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Liverpool just seem to be at a canter. Am I fair in saying that? They seem like they're playing within themselves and they're not at full throttle. Whereas I think Newcastle have been high energy, high octane as they usually are. Brilliant possession of the ball, great on the counter-attack, powerful, strong, quick. No goals. Goals win prizes, don't they? And that, unfortunately, for Newcastle is where I think they will fall down tonight. What's happening in Raws as well? Welcome to the chat, mates. Good to get a few more people in. Half-time chat is flowing. Steve Mack says, it just shows Isak is carrying a brainless kick and chase team. Plus, he's a true threat on the break. Gordon, Barnes, Murphy, etc. Even Alanga are all shit. No, Steve, they're not shit. Come on, mate. That's a bit harsh. They are good players. Like, Gordon is an exceptional player. I love Anthony Gordon. I'm watching him at Old Trafford, and his quality touch and controlling the ball is immense. He's let his side down tonight, obviously. Can't defend him on the red card, but he's a quality player. Alanga's a very good player. Barnes, I think he's decent. I don't think he's the best that Newcastle have got. I think he has been weak tonight. I think substitutions will come on for Newcastle. I think Barnes is up there for a player to come off. Newcastle's midfield is what I love. You put a decent strike force in front of Joe Linton, Guimaraes and Tonali, and you're in business there. And that's what Isak was. You've always got a chance of winning if you've got that combination. Kaz is in the house again, everyone. Working overtime, getting the steps in. Any other news? Let's have a quick scout. Transfer window is open. Of course, last week of the transfer window. Still seeing Brendan Rodgers linked with Nottingham Forest. That can't happen. I fear for Forest fans if that happens. Yeah, seeing plenty of reaction to that red card. Not much else news-wise. Links with Onana leaving. Please be true. Please be true. Something to talk about in the morning anyway. In a positive way. Keep your comments coming in, everybody. Let me know. Red card, definitely. Anyone saying that was a bit harsh or not? Newcastle fan Tim there saying Barnes is mediocre. I like the lad as a player and a man, but he's not the player I'd have in my starting 11. Bit of a worker, innit? He's a worker. I tell you what, Liverpool fans in here, like Liverpool Goals TV, how good has Szoboszlai been at right back? Jeez, I'd take him at right back at Man United right now. He has been, I mean, to be honest, like we were talking there about Barnes not being great, but honestly, Szoboszlai's pocketed him. He's made him look crap, hasn't he? Andreas with a super chat. Thank you, mate. Newcastle's midfield is not as good as Man United's. I'm glad you put a laughing emoji on the end of that one there, mate. Oh, what I'd give to have Newcastle's midfield right now compared to Man United's. Good God, it's embarrassing. And we are somehow ahead of them in the league. Whoosh. Shocking starters for both teams at the moment. I can't see it getting any better for Newcastle in the second half either. It's a tough old one, I think. Going to be a bit of a slog for the Geordies in this second half. Remember, everybody, I know there's not a lot of people in the room, but we are growing, we are new. So please make sure that you do like the video, subscribe to the channel as well. It's free, it helps the channel grow. We're just past 7,000 subscribers. Off the back of FUTV, looking to build up on this channel as well. And throughout this season, I'm going to be doing absolute overtime with tons of content coming out. Match days, watch-alongs are going to be going to a whole new level. You will see what I mean by the weekend on this one. Really looking forward to. It's like an F1 car getting its upgrades. FUTV and Football Talks are getting their upgrades this week. I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait to launch this weekend. All going ahead so far. It's going to look like a completely different channel. So, yeah, taking it to the next level, everybody. So, make sure that you do, like I said, support the channel. It's completely free to subscribe and to like it. So, again, I don't like to mither about likes and subscribing and things like that. Anyone who watches me on FUTV will know that. You like it if you love it. And I just appreciate all of the interactions and comments and things more than anything else. But let's keep it going. By the way, everyone, if you have not joined our match bingo today, you might be missing out right now. I'm going to... Let me just get in. Right, my card right now. Oh, God, I'm miles out on my cards. 6 on all of them. Quite a few players. There's 250 quid in the pot on match bingo tonight, everybody. Next line grabs you 25 quid. If you can get a full house, 100 quid. And then bonus pot of 100 as well. For somebody else if they can get another full house. But yeah. That's a new one. I'll have to check with Leon on that one. It looks like the first line has gone to 4 different people. Is that right? That looks strange. I'll have to get Leon to actually check up on that. Not just mentioning the game name for no reason. If you don't know the channel, we are sponsored by Match Bingo here on Football Talks, everybody. Leon is our rep on Match Bingo. He may be popping into the chat every now and then if you see him. But yeah, hopefully you are one of the winners on that first line. Let me know if anyone is close to winning on Match Bingo on their cards, please, everybody. And thank you again to Match Bingo. Scan the QR code in the bottom left-hand corner. Loads of offers right now. You can even play tonight after this game. They've got historical games and spot games that you can play on the app. For just £2, win up to £200 on different games. MLS, all the Premier League games. You've got darts. You've got everything on there. Women's football also on there. Get on there. There are limits to make sure that you are gambling aware and playing safe as well. £2 a card. If you buy 4 cards now, you'll get another free. And of course, if you do, use my link there. Download the app, deposit £5. You'll get another £5 pot on top. You'll double that to £10. And use promo code FUTV in the promo code section when signing up to boost yourself. This is the best bit. By 200%. We've had people do it, deposit money, and boost their money well on it. And don't forget, it's only £2 a game. So get involved, everybody, if you haven't already. Second half, almost ready to go. Players out on the pitch, everybody. I need to get myself all set on my timer again. I've missed out, haven't I? Silly Adam again, not being ready to go. Start of the second half. Sorry, everyone. But update the clock in just a moment. Liverpool straight on the attack. Bad start for Newcastle this. Gakpo, shot blocks in. Ekitike, trouble! 2-0! Right from the kickoff. That is, oh my God, that is so gutting for Newcastle. Half-time team talk out of the window. Ekitike, 2-2 for the new boy. Newcastle sleeping from the kickoff. What has happened? Eddie Howe is doing his nuts. We're not 40 seconds into the second half yet. And Liverpool are in cruise control. Oh my days. You are gutted as a Geordie right now. That has shattered all hope for Newcastle whatsoever. It is officially game over for them now. Unable to clear it. Not backing up the first challenge. Liverpool all over it. It's like they were sent out to try and catch Newcastle cold right at the start of the second half. And they have just finished off the Geordies. You cannot give chances away that easy at the start of the second half. I'm sorry. Newcastle have got themselves to blame there. Slot's not even come out. Slot wasn't even out in his dugout. That's how quick that goal was. He's just come out and his team's 2-0 up. Kimiresh in the book. Newcastle losing their heads. Slot doesn't even have to be on the sidelines now and he's still getting what he wants. My God. Oh, that is a foul, actually. Canate's pushed Barnes over there as he's going through. And Hooper's said nothing. Oh, my God. Gamirish has then been booked for it. Oh, I'd be livid with that as well. I'd take a yellow for that. If I'm Gamirish, I'm getting booked there. That is shocking. How the referee hasn't seen that. Can't believe it. Game over at the start of the second half. Maybe Liverpool can actually climb up to the top of the table tonight. We'll see. Now it's Liverpool getting all of the decisions from the referee. Newcastle losing their heads here. They need to stay calm. Be careful. It could get embarrassing for them. Very embarrassing. They don't watch what they're doing. Right. What do we reckon to that goal, everyone? Sloppy. Yeah, looks like the poll was right at the start of the show. 53% of the poll said that Newcastle would lose tonight. It's heading that way, I'm afraid. Will we see Geordie's leaving early? I doubt it, but you must be frustrated right now. No way back in the game. You've got another 40 minutes of this to go. That's painful. That is so painful. Liverpool just coming forward now at will. Szoboszlai is pushed further forward as well. It's like an extra forward now. Crossed into the box and cleared away by Shire. Oh. Nigel said he had a 2-1 Liverpool win. I think this could be more right now. If this stays the same, Liverpool at the moment now only 2 goals away from top of the league. Let's see. Liverpool now officially, again, the leading goal scorers in the Premier League this season with 6, joint with Arsenal. That dodgy defence from the first game against Bournemouth just hasn't even come into the game tonight. By the way, Newcastle now into the relegation zone. I know it's only 2 games, but table never lies, you know what I mean? Bad start. What are our predictions for the final score now, everybody? With everything in play and what's going on, what do you think it's going to be? Get into the comments section, everybody. Final score predictions, everyone. 2-0 at the moment, 50 minutes gone, 51 gone. Liverpool with a man advantage and knocking the ball around for fun. What's the final score going to be? Get in the comments now. Talk to me, everybody. Only 5 likes away, by the way, from 100 likes on the stream, which is mega. We keep on growing bit by bit. Isn't it amazing what a goal does to a team? So, score predictions coming in. 4-0 says John. 4-0. Oh, sorry, 4 more likes to the 100. Sorry, Stu says. Oh, hang on. You might be changing your mind in a minute here. Ekatike again in the box. Still, no, Gamiresh sees him off. So, Snowball says 4-1. 4-0 says Daniel. 4-1 says Stu. 5-0 says Bon. Happy Life 3-0. 2-1 says Nigel. 4-0 TVM. 105-0. Seriously, Ian? Mash up 5-0. Saudi ownership looking a bit gloomy, sat on the bench again there. It'll be worse slaughtering than the 7-0 win against Manchester United. No, mate. I will come back at you on that one, Timbo. Never. Nothing can be as bad as that day. And how poor Manchester United's capitulation. What a nightmare that was. Everyone's going 4-0. 4-0, by the way, puts Liverpool top of the table on goal difference. Tonali's in trouble here now for Newcastle. Oh, God. He's done his shoulder or something here. Doesn't look good. Looks in a bit of pain there, doesn't he, old Tonali? The moment that changed the game. And, oh God, Van Dijk's stud marks down his calf there. Scars and stud marks, proof of when the game changed. Because that red card completely finished off Newcastle. But there's no excuse for that start to the second half. I don't care if you've got 10 men or not. You don't start off that slow. You're holding out for as long as you can. Solid. And you've just completely thrown it away. Walking in a Geordie pub now is like walking into a slaughtered lamb and shooting Liverpool. Nice. It was like a nothing sort of challenge on Tonali there as well. Just having a bit of a grapple with Ekatike, and looks like he's just had a bad landing. We'll see if he can carry on. It looks like he's it's like he's going to be alright anyway. Maybe it's deliberate, just trying to slow the game down. Stop Liverpool scoring any more goals. I think social media's gone quiet as well now. I think all of the huff has left the Geordies. There's no more bite. Gordon is a Liverpool fan, so it's a win-win, says Bon. Cheeky. That Ben Jacobs news turned into a Reels type of news drop. Did he mean 8 PM Eastern Standard Time? That was absolutely ridiculous, that, wasn't it? Oh, Newcastle have scored! Oh my days, out of nothing! Gamiresh from the cross. What happened there? Liverpool sleeping. Game on, maybe. Life in the Geordies yet. Slot will not be happy about that. That is not good for Liverpool there. Just see it out. Nothing stupid. It looks like a long throw-in comes in. Flick on. Goes back out. Livramento tucks it back in. And Gamiresh there. Oh. Who is that at the back stick? Is it Kirkez? Oh, that's poor defending from Milos Kirkez, that. He has just been bullied. He's left him with a free header. He's turned his back on him. Oh, that is shit. Kirkez there. Whoa. I'd be having words if I'm a teammate there. I am well pissed off with Kirkez there for letting that drop. He's allowed Newcastle a little bit of light. He's given them a lifeline. And captain to the rescue, maybe. Gimiresh there. Brilliant strength and determination. And no chance for Alisson. And just like that, Newcastle right back in the game from absolutely nothing. It is mental. Oh, my light's gone off. That's why it's all dark. Stupid. Right. Swapping light time. Oh. Wonder why everything was all dark. There we go. Sorry, everyone. Standards and all of that. Right. Hour to go. Sorry, half an hour to go. Any chance for Newcastle, anyone? Has that changed anything? Shouting VAR. Lonan shouting VAR. Oh, that weak defence of Liverpool has come back. It's come back to haunt them again. Oh, tackles going in late here. Wirtz flat on his back. Ken Wirtz, though, today, he's not been in the game. I'd be absolutely livid with Kirkesme here. That's weak. That is weak. Lifeline. Well and truly. Maybe with that pace that Newcastle have got. You just never know. You never know. Rodders said 3-1. Ooh. But was it 3-1 to Newcastle or Rodders? Don't try and be sneaky on it now. 3 likes away from 100 likes, by the way, everyone. If anyone fancies just popping a like on the video so we get that 100 mark, fire away. Oh. What's going on here now? Yeah, not been impressed with Milos Kirkez's start at Liverpool. Yeah, we scrutinise everything so early in the season, don't we? Tonali's down again. He's claiming an elbow here. Oh, that's some Italian real skullduggery there. I mean, it does look like Wirtz has just hit back at him there. It's not an elbow, but still. 100 likes in the bag. Thank you, everybody. Well done. He has sort of just thrown his arm back a bit there. Got to be careful with that. I think Wirtz is getting frustrated with this game. He has been hit and battered around a little bit. For me saying that this game is well and truly over, though. In the balance again. How far will Newcastle push, though? That's the thing. Because if they do, there's always a chance that Liverpool will catch them on the break. Geordie fans getting up now. Is there a way back in this game for him? Don't rub it in, Stu. I can see what you're doing in the chat there, mate. Okay, they scored from the last long throw-in from this side. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get double your money here. Oh my God, that looked dangerous for a minute. Still in there. Oh, it's gone out. It's gone out. Corner. Tell you what, Burns is a danger in the air, isn't he? He's like the Harry Maguire, innit? Just put him up there. Another corner for Newcastle. Here we go. All right, under the kit. Whoa, he's nearly gone in. Oh, it's everywhere. It's off the bar now. What a corner from Trippier that was. Lump back in. Joe Linton's at the back stick. Whoa, Liverpool hanging on a little bit there. What a corner from Trippier. He had Alisson flapping there. If that was Baindir or Anana, that's going in. No doubt about it. What a corner. He's had 2 stabs up there, Alisson. Oh, we're getting a bit of ref cam here. I love it like this when it gets like this in the box. Got some heavy hitters in there though. Oh, has anything happened there? Someone's been launched to the floor. Will he have a look at it? They did yesterday, Fulham. Let's see what's happened here. Oh, I don't know. He's holding him, Gakpo, and he's put Share down on the deck. I just don't think it's not strong enough, I don't think. I get what you're saying, David, in the chat there. Other managers have managed to change their teams around a lot easier than what Amorim. Well, he's not changed it, has he? He's not turned it around yet. And this is why people will always pick up on the time of things. How long he's had. How long is he going to be given? Miley's on the pitch for Newcastle. Long throw again. Everyone's falling to the deck. O'Shea's done well there to get that across. Liverpool are clinging on a little bit here. Credit to Newcastle for bouncing back from that second goal. I had them down and out. Just shows you the team spirit under Eddie Howe, though. Like, at the moment, I'm thinking Newcastle here have actually got a chance in this game. Oh, the grappling in the box and fighting in this game. And Cher's done well there to get that across the box. Good defending again from Szoboszlai. Wow, what a defender he is. Oh, well played, Joe Linton. Tackles, wow, flying in. This is intense now. That goal has definitely given Newcastle a lease of life. I didn't think they had it in them. But yeah, Liverpool know they're in a game right now. I think we have just hit 98k on FUTV. Let's check my match bingo as well. Second line has been won on match bingo now, everybody. Flip 542. I don't know if it's anyone on our side of things. Salah, God, I just don't hear Salah's name at all. Right, FUTV, let's check it out. What are we on? Yep, we just gone past 98k. Right. Shearer's intrigued there in his little box in there. He's up off his seat now. Grandstand finish from the Geordies here. Last 20 minutes, creeping into the last 20 minutes now. So far though, football talks, watch-alongs. We are on what we at? 6 goals in the first game. We got 3 in this game. Entertainment factor is right up there, everyone. So we're doing all right. Picks the good games so far. Oh, oof. That's like Liverpool got some brass like passing out from the back there. Newcastle are going to be absolutely zapped. Here they come again now. Wasteful Liverpool. Since that goal, they've fallen away a little bit. Newcastle got a grip of this game with 10 men. And somehow holding Liverpool back. Long punts at the moment from Newcastle. Not as... I say they've got control of the game. I think they've got the momentum. Liverpool just trying to slow it down. Now you can visibly see it. Yeah. Professional sort of control back in the game now. They've just taken the sting completely out of it, Liverpool. Crowd was up. Momentum was with Newcastle. They started playing with 11 men now, Liverpool. I think there was an arrogance about them when they went 2-0 up. Newcastle got that goal, shot to the system, and bang. Liverpool now doing what they should have done when they scored that second goal. Just keeping hold of the ball, keeping possession. Don't give a stupid free kick away. Oh, they've not. And Liverpool now have got a 5-on-4. Shocking ball from Jones, though. My God. Joelinton down. Free kick. Needlessly given away again by Liverpool. It's going to be another punt into the box. Grappling all over the place. And problems for Liverpool. If you're a Liverpool fan right now, you're pulling your hair out. You must be with the decisions that your team's making on the pitch. There's nothing really in that at all, to be honest. Joelinton looks like he's probably just landed badly, maybe. Looks in a bit of pain here, actually. This might actually be more serious. Didn't look like there was anything in it. Just watching the goals back again. Good finishes, actually. The goals were decent. Like, poor from Liverpool on the one that they conceded, but I think Joelinton's done his quad or something. He's not moving well. Yeah, he's off. Looks like a triple change for Newcastle anyway. I think Joelinton knows he's out here. Yeah. That man's in tears here. I think this is a serious injury. That's Gordon missing. It's Joelinton now missing. Problems stacking up for Newcastle here. And things like this just take the sting and the momentum out of the game. Joelinton was causing problems in the air for Newcastle, for Liverpool. And that threat's gone now. You're actually probably a little bit gutted here as a Newcastle fan right now. When things like, just when you think you're back in the game and you're turning it around a little bit, and then all of a sudden an injury slows the momentum down. Key player as well. It looks like he's going to be out for a few weeks there, minimum, walking off there in tears. So Lewis Hall is coming on for Newcastle. Trippier's off, Joelinton's off, and Harvey Barnes is off. I didn't see who came on. Osula is on for, I'm guessing, Joelinton. I didn't see who the other change. Was it Ramsey who came on? I didn't see who actually came on. Let me double check that. So Milet, Jacob Ramsey. That was the one. Thought it was Ramsey. Ball into the box. Liverpool swarming forward here on the break. Jones, has he got the right ball? No. Poor. Ramsey clears it. But there is now nobody up front. Sherry's down on the deck now. This is not looking good either. The game's turned into a bit of a massacre here. Players falling and dropping everywhere. Sher's not moving at the moment. I think this is a head injury. Maybe a bad landing or something there. I'll have to watch this one back again. But it's just... You do not need this right now of your Newcastle. Not just in the finger, within the game, the aspect of the game, but my God. You're losing everyone right now. Suspensions, injuries, like Cher's not moved like for the last minute. Have they got any subs left? They've used 4 subs. Looks like Chiesa and Bradley coming on for Liverpool. I think Slot showing things up maybe. Fresh legs at the back. Looks like Cher's taking a blow to the back of the head, actually. They're bandaging him up here, so let's have a quick look again. What's happened? Looks like a little... Didn't look like anything, really. I think he's just caught Van Dijk's arm. Maybe his elbow, as he's gone for the head there. Nope. Didn't see enough in it, to be honest. Accidental either way. But at least Cher's going to be alright anyway. Newcastle running out of substitutions. There needs to be. Yep. Record signing Verts is off without making an impact. Ekatike off. £200, £200 million worth off for Liverpool. Job done for Ekatike though. 2-2 for him. This just looks like fresh legs and shore things up. Oh, Newcastle, chance. Ramsey having a bit of an impact there. Is there one more chance? Nice turn from Burns. Dan Burns, sorry. Burns. I'll tell you what, I've been disappointed with Anthony Elanga today. He's been on the peripheral the whole game. He's not done enough. Shah is now gone off. That's it. Substitutes used now for Newcastle. Still don't know how you say that guy's name. Twy? Tao? Is it Tao? Fio? Again, if I'm Verts though, I'm thinking, and Ekatike there, I'm thinking, why is Mo Salah staying on the pitch? Like, he's done absolutely nothing all game. I know Verts hasn't done much, but I'm thinking he's got a little bit more of an engine. And Ekatike is the target man who can put the ball away. I'm looking at Chiesa and I'm not thinking that that is any sort of upgrade. Although he did get the winner against Bournemouth, didn't he? And I could just eat my words if he does it again here right now. But I'd probably be a bit miffed off if I was one of them players. Cheers for all the likes as well, everybody. We're right up there close to where we was on the last watch along, which is brilliant. Don't like this ref, not in any game. Not a fan of Hooper then, no Andreas. Cheers for the super chat, mate. Red Terry also in the chat there. Gimenez just oozes quality. United needs someone like that in the midfield. We do. The passion, the quality, the drive, the leadership of that guy. Honestly, he's the heartbeat of Newcastle's side. Brilliant tonight. Hasn't stopped. And to be fair to Newcastle, they haven't stopped. Like they could have been done for. Like down tools, done, finished, nothing left after that second goal went in. But no, carried on going, and I think they've earned it. They've earned the praise for the game, but playing against 10 men, Gimenez has got to be careful there. He is running a tightrope there, him. Waiting for a red card. Imagine that. Going into this game, you lose it. And you lose Gimenez and Gordon through suspension. And Joe Linton through injury. Be careful is all I'm saying. Chiesa on the ball. Tackled. Dan Burn again. Brilliant. Ramsey going forward here. What are Liverpool doing? Backing off. They get the cross in. It's a shit one from Harlow. And that's going to go out for a throw-in. Liverpool boxed in this corner though still. I think Slot just wants to get out of here now with the points. Just got to be careful you don't do anything stupid, Newcastle. Keep hold of the ball, use it, get them balls in the box. Liverpool have been really susceptible to the crosses. How was Gimenez? Jones takes the sting out of it there. Osulu a little bit too... Osula, sorry. A little bit too keen on that one there, I think. And Jones has seen him coming there big time. Please do make sure that you hit that subscribe button on Football Talks, please, everybody. We are moving forward. We are growing slowly. It all helps bit by bit. Again, like I said before, bringing you more content and bringing you better content throughout the season now. Liverpool coming forward here. This looks dangerous. Killer punch maybe. Salah into the box. Bradley, poor. Gimenez is having an absolute stormer. Yellow card for Bradley as well there. He has been good tonight, Gimenez. He's been an absolute warrior. A few red cards in this one. Let me just count these up. Let's Let's just see. Oops. Right, long punt. Oh, it's a chance on my days. It's in. Newcastle have equalised. Oh my God. Asula has got it. What are Liverpool doing? Oh my God. You cannot believe this. They've been better with 10 men. Newcastle 2, Liverpool 2. Oh, Liverpool are absolutely kicking themselves right now. What are you doing? Oh my God. Slot. Shearer's bouncing in his box. He's loving it. The Geordies have come from the brink. What is going on? Pope. Massive punt upfield. Dan Burn just makes a nuisance of himself. Gravenberch doesn't track. He's onside as well. Canate not strong enough again. And Asula just nips the ball underneath Becker. Alisson there. Oh, man. Whoa, what a finish. Eddie Howe is buzzing. Newcastle from 2-0 down. 10 men. Liverpool have bottled it. Big time. Oh, Barney Slot's just wiping that sweat off his bald bonce. He's nervous right now. This has been impressive in terms of spirit and, oh God, the sheer will from Newcastle. Never say die. The ball's coming in again here. And, Alisson claims it this time. There's going to be a shed load of injury time here. 2-2. That's a well-earned Desmond Nat for Newcastle. My God, I can't believe it. Oh, how have Liverpool allowed this to slip? Alanga's got the pace here. He's kept it in. Oh my God, what is going on? Liverpool panicking, coming back. It's a corner to Newcastle. Oh! I tell you what, shift and a half from the Newcastle boys. Credit to the Geordies tonight. They are a force to be reckoned with. With everything going on, like Gordon, red card, Joe Linton injured, Cher injured, down to 10 men, 2-0 down. And they pulled it back to 2-2. They are lethal in the air. What is going on? Liverpool's defence, again, I called it. They're gettable. Canate, weak. Weak. 11 minutes of injury time. Oh my God. This has got ages to go yet, this. Honestly, anyone's game right now. Anyone's game. Liverpool's arses have well and truly fallen out here. Hope Newcastle comes away with the points. Maybe all of them. From Andreas, cheers for the super chat. Ball in, cleared away by Van Dijk. Game on, everybody. Wow. Eddie Howe's heart must be absolutely racing right now. Geordies are in full voice now. No stopping this. Momentum. Liverpool have not got that threat. He's taken Ekatike off. He's taken Wirtz off. He's got Bradley on the pitch. He's put Chiesa up front. Liverpool have lost the bite. Slot has actually bottled this here. He's well and truly bottled it. Long throw coming in from Livramento. My God, I'm thinking I'm winning this. I'm Newcastle here. I'm thinking I'm winning it. Oh, Burns won it. Oh, Alisson's had to punch it away. Honestly, it looks like Liverpool are down to 10 men off their asses have fallen out. Oh, it's another corner. Whoa, Newcastle. Mental. If you're a Liverpool fan up in them stands, I've been up in them stands right now. You are absolutely seething with this. 4 goals conceded in the first two games for Liverpool. Defensive issues. My God. Called it. It's not good enough. At the moment, if you're Arsenal, if you're Arsenal, to be honest, I don't think anyone else, but if you're Arsenal, you're thinking, looking at this, like, we have got a better chance. I think Arsenal have gone to favourites after this. Oh, they're just all over the place. They're like throwing bodies at the ball. It's punting to the air again. And Burns wins it again. Dan Burns has won everything. Right. Around about 7 minutes left on the clock. Still gobsmacked that this has turned out the way it has done. Like, wow. Match events must be absolutely through the roof. Let's check match bingo. Someone must be getting close to this full jackpot here. Oh my God. Asula again. They're just overloading Liverpool. Oh, it's a corner. Like, Liverpool cannot get out. The Reds well and truly on a wobble here. They have to dig in for the point here, Liverpool. 5 match events to get the jackpot. Someone must be close to this. Let me know if you're playing, everybody. Let me know how close you are on that match bingo. With this much time and this much happening in a game, there's every chance that someone's going to get this. Whew. Tell you what, corner count for Newcastle has gone right up. Alanga. Outswinger. St James's Park is going to erupt if this goes in. Wish man you could have this mentality of Newcastle. Hey, I would do anything. Andreas, thanks for the super, mate. To have this sort of attitude. Corner comes in. Van Dijk again up. Bang, gone. That's going to be a foul. Kirkes goes down. Liverpool look ropey. They should have walked this game. And now Harvey Elliott coming on for Curtis Jones. Gakpo off. It's backs to the wall. Liverpool, like, Elliott and Nguha, I think he's called, now on the pitch. Liverpool have got nothing. I'm looking at that front line. I'm going, I'm not scared of this at all. Don't have cursed it now. Liverpool coming forward with Bradley. At the moment, Newcastle just want everything, like 20 times more than what Liverpool do. Liverpool want the final whistle. That's all they want right now. They have completely bottled this. There's no other way you can describe this performance in the second half from Liverpool. From going 2-0 up against 10 men at the start of the second half. Complete and utter bottle job. Yeah, Pete says, good to see the Premier League is back, even if we're not getting results. Didn't we come back from 4-2 down against someone to win 5-4? We've done more than that, mate. We've come from behind several times to win. Like, obviously Spurs was the big one. We did it to Spurs twice. 2-0 down, 5-2. 3-0 down at half-time, 5-3. Few annoyed looking faces on that Liverpool bench right now. They know they've blown this one. League table as it stands as well. Newcastle now back out of the relegation fight and back up climbing the table again. Tell you what though, you're taking a lot from this game. Some spirit from this for Newcastle. I'm going to be doing my match reaction to this. And one thing I'm going to say for Liverpool fans, a little bit of a spoiler. Where is Mo Salah? Why is he still on the pitch? He has done absolutely nothing in this game. Why has Slot not brought Salah off? He's brought Wirtz off. He's brought Ekitike off. He's brought Gakpo off. He's brought all of his attacking threat off and left the one player that was doing nothing in Mo Salah on the pitch. Be saying that later. Make sure you do catch up with the match reaction on the channel as well, everybody. And thank you for all the likes, by the way, everyone. Absolutely killing the likes. Why is my... Oh, no, it's not. It's there. $120 likes in the bag, near enough. Love that, everyone. Got one new member in the house as well. Thank you to the super chats as well, Andreas, tonight. Love that. Everyone's comments. Avalo5, Craig is literally saying Slot bottle taking Salah off. Remind you. Oh no! I cannot believe it! Liverpool have scored! And it's the youngster. Oh my God. It's changed everything again. Slot, you lucky, lucky man. Oh, it's the youngster who's done it. I can't even remember his bleeding name. Rio has done it. What has happened here? Let me just watch this back. I cannot believe it. Ball out wide. Oh, it's lovely. Szoboszlai, best player on the park. Best player on the park for Liverpool by a country mile. Great dummy. The awareness there, that's pure quality, that. You just wouldn't get that in a normal side. You wouldn't get that in a United side. My God. Devastation. Absolute devastation for Newcastle fans. But Rio has taken it. Oh my God, I cannot believe that. Wow. Liverpool on the brink have gone and won it in the 100th minute. 10 minutes of injury time. And they've gone and won it in the 10th minute of injury time. Oh my God, what is going on? I mean, in terms of game and actual excitement, I mean, you can't beat it. Full credit to Newcastle in this, but my God. One last punt in the box for Newcastle, maybe. Free kick here. This is mental. What a game. 3-2 to Liverpool. I actually said 3-2 to Newcastle, didn't I? Pope, he's up from the back. Last throw of the dice. Anything can happen in here. Okay, Guimaraes, she's lining it up. All the big guns are up. In it comes. Alisson's come for it. Missed it. It's a corner. Corner to Newcastle. It's not over. It's not over. We're into the 12th minute of injury time. Oh my days. What is going on? Mental game of football right now. This is Premier League. Proper football. You cannot believe it. Ball comes in, headed clear. Is the ref going to blow his whistle? Is he going to allow it? Oh, frustrations. Newcastle absolutely gutted. Bruno is doing his nut now. He needs to be careful. He's going to get himself sent off. Doesn't deserve to be sent off. The referee's going to blow the whistle any minute now. Oh, there he goes. Rio Nguma, I think is how you pronounce his name. Young lad, 16-year-old, has just won an epic Premier League game. Absolutely epic. That had everything in it. Wow. Unbelievable. Eddie Howe must be cursing right now what he has to do to grab a bit of luck. But that was a hell of a game of football. My God. Oh, wow. I thought Slot had bottled that, completely bottled it at that point, but wow. Hey, look, listen, everybody, absolutely brilliant. I love that. Great comments in there. Brilliant watch-along. What a game. We are averaging some goals in these watch-alongs. 6 in the first one on Football Talks, 5 in the second one. Brilliant entertainments. More of it to come, everyone. If you're a Newcastle fan, you are devastated. If you're a Liverpool fan, you're thinking you just got out of jail there. My God. Credit to the Geordies, but Newcastle will be absolutely gutted. Liverpool have snuck it in the last minute. Well done to Rio Ngoma, I think is how you say his name. I do apologise if I'm saying that wrong, but what a night for him. That's it, everybody. Thank you so much. My match reaction will be up on Football Talks in the next 20 minutes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Mods, thanks for the super chat. New members, new subscribers, everybody. More of this to come. Even better coming up by the end of this week, everybody. Thanks for watching. I will see you all later on.